Welcome to KR Films Entertainment Channel. Today we will explain a 2018 Bollywood movie KGF Chapter 1. The television news channel 24 News acquires a brunt copy of the banned book El Dorado, which narrates the story of Kolo Goldfields. The channel's chief editor Deep Ahead interviews the book's author Anandalegi, a distinguished journalist who recounts the events at KGF. The story begins in 1951 when government officials and an influential crime boss named Suryavatan discover a gold ore in the southern part of Mysore state. On the same day, a poor woman named Shanti gives birth to a boy named Raja Krishna Babarya, has the officials killed and leases the land for 99 years under the guise of mining limestone from it. Shanti, who raised her son alone, faced humiliation for not having a husband. However, despite the challenges, she worked hard to provide for her son. Unfortunately, cancer came knocking on her door one day and she had no assets to leave behind for her child. Her only possession was her last words, which she shared with her son. People believe that having money leads to a peaceful life. But even a peaceful death is impossible without it. She asked her son to promise her that he would become a wealthy man and die with power. Her son gave her his word to fulfill her dying wish. After his mother's passing, he encounters a beggar while walking who asks for money. He replies that he doesn't have any, but the beggar offers him some money, which he declines, stating that it's not enough. The beggar tells him that power is necessary to obtain wealth and he asks where he can find power. With dreams in his heart, he heads to Bombay, which is renowned for its black market for gold. As the narrator's voiceover says, powerful people come from powerful places. He discovers that two gold smugglers, Dubai's Anayat Khalil Bombay Shetty, are engaged in an unending war in this region. He registers himself as a shoe polish guy and provides his name as Raja Krishna Babarya. The registration officer advises him that in Bombay, if he accomplishes significant tasks, even small names can become well known. He and a boy are standing in front of a diamond poster. Raja Krishna Babarya asks the boy why they have been mentioning since 1925 under diamond. The boy replies, for brands, that's what they do. Raja Krishna Babarya then asks the boy, what is a brand? To which the boy responds, a name that holds value and that everyone knows. Later he hits a police inspector and runs away. However, he comes back and hits the police inspector again, introducing himself as Rocky and demanding that the inspector remember his name. Shaddy's guy asks Rocky where he had gone and Rocky responds, I had gone to end my name. When asked why he hit the police inspector, Rocky responds, if you hit someone, the police will search for your dot, but if you hit the police itself, a dun like you will search for me. The timeline of the story jumps to 1978, when the escalating tensions between Iran and Afghanistan heightened the hostility between the United States and the Soviet Union, with far-reaching consequences for the entire world. The price of gold soared during this period. Meanwhile, Sharia of Athens had risen to a level of prominence that was tangible. In order to consolidate his empire, he chose 5 partners: Rajendra Desai, an underworld don who oversees the transportation of refined gold bars to Bangalore and Mumbai from the gold refinery factory in Vaka; Kamal Desai's adopted son and the son of Sri Varman's late associate Wagaf, who manages disease refinery at Vaka; Andrews, a wealthy and shrewd criminal who supervises the export of gold to the western coast of India; Uru Pandian, the corrupt president of the ruling political party Travata; Yatmiya Suryasena, who provides political support to Suryavardhan; Adheera, Suryavan's brutal younger brother. Who oversees security at KGF. After suffering a stroke, Sharifadan announces his eldest son Garuda as the hand to KGF and deploys Adheera to serve him. Adheera becomes infuriated and attempts to assassinate Garuda, but Garuda retaliates by bombing at Hero's convoy and Adheera is presumed dead. At this point, Kamal and Andrews plans to kill Garuda to gain control of KGF. Due to the increase in gold prices, greed grew and he saw it as the perfect opportunity to enter Bombay. He joined forces with Dilawar, one of Shetty's competitors, and sent his gold to Bombay's net-paid port. However, before the gold arrived, Dilawar received orders to kill Shetty's gang. Rocky, the only member of Shetty's gang not in prison, was being sought by Dilawar's gang. When Dilawar received news that Rocky had been caught, he discovered that Rocky had lured all of those who desired to control Bombay into a trap. Rocky pursued and killed them all, and he hung Dillo's body at the port. Inarat Khalil's boat retreated after watching Rocky in action. Andrew received a call informing him that the right person to kill Garuda had been found in Bombay. Shetty becomes envious of Rocky's power as he witnesses his success. In 1978, Andrews arrives in Bombay and offers Rocky control over the city in exchange for assassinating Garuda. Rocky agrees and sets off to Bangalore, where he encounters a roadblock caused by Rajendra Desai's daughter. Rocky falls in love with her, causing tension with Kamal, who dislikes him. Dies, and his associates plan an inauguration ceremony for Suryavardhan with the help of Desai, Andrews, Kamal and Daya. Rocky obtains a smuggled revolver to use in his assassination attempt at the party office. However, the plan is foiled when it is revealed that Garuda's gods of disguised. Seeing no other option, Rocky offers to infiltrate KGF and kill Garuda. Andrew hands a map to Rocky, instructing him to use it to enter KGF. He emphasizes that Rocky must acquire the map on his own to gain access to Garuda Palace, and adds that they require a prominent signal. He kills a group of Garuda's henchmen to pose as a worker and gain entry into KGF. Rocky observes the workers, who are taken from their villages against their will, being subjected to harsh conditions and forced labor. Guard shoots a young mother and her child for crossing a boundary during a roll call. Rocky secretly enters the maintenance room and retrieves a map of the mine. However, his actions are witnessed by a fellow worker. After discovering that someone has infiltrated the mine and accessed the maintenance room, Garuda demands that the intruder reveal themselves. Hoping to save Rocky and his pregnant wife from the mine, the worker Dutt, who witnessed Rocky entering the maintenance room, surrenders, but he is executed. Andrews, Kamal and Desai assume that Rocky is dead as a result, and Raveena is devastated. Rocky engages in a fight with a group of 23 guards who are trying to kill a blind old man. He successfully defeats them and gains the support of the workers. Rocky then sets fire to the gods' bodies as a message to his enemies Desai and his associates. They find out about this through their informants, Garuda's younger brother Virat and Garuda's assistant Kalkani. Garuda plans to investigate the fire, but Virat distracts him by killing Suryavardhan. Garuda reschedules the human sacrifice to the next day, and Rocky takes advantage of the situation. He sneaks into Garuda's residence through an unsuspected tunnel and replaces one of the 3 people intended for sacrifice. Vanaran, Garuda's commander-in-chief, discovers that one of the intended sacrifices is dead, and rushes to the side of the sacrifice to save Garuda. However, Rocky emerges from the sacrificial waters and beheads Garuda. Ingalaji comes to the conclusion that Rocky intentionally chose KGF over assassinating Garuda in the party office. As he believed that the army of slaves would assist him in taking over Garuda's army. This was done in anticipation of Garuda's army attempting to retaliate after his assassination, and Indology sees this as just the beginning. In a flashback, Ramika Sen, a politician, receives news of Garuda's death. And Hira, who was thought to be dead, plans to resurface. Meanwhile, Desai, Kamal, Andrews, Pandian, Daya Shetty and Khalil celebrate. Veneram orders his army to attack Rocky, but the workers are prepared to rebel. Thanks for watching.